It's a wonderful sight in motorsport, and it's time to get rowdy as they roll past. Make some noise and show your appreciation for some of the best drivers in the country. Ready to contest the Queensland title. Coming around to the bar, you lot are rowdy. I want to hear some noise as they roll by. And it's always rowdy in the pit area. Get some noise as they roll by. What a sight. I think it's just about showtime. Aidan Raymond will start from pole. Going to keep them tyres working nicely and make sure the car is straight, and there at the end, there's going to be some stoppages, I'm sure of it. What a field. Aidan Raymond, Greg Walling, Steve Jordan, Jamie O'Mara, Russell Harris, Wayne Gilroy, Brodie Boss, Peter Gray, Brenton Scott, Matt Nelson, Brett Barron, Jessica O'Mara, Severs and Jorgensen, Falk, Smith, Stevenson, Blackburn, Kai Walters, Kerry Lack in the 111, and the defending champion, Rodney Pimenta, will start from position 21. We are set, Mecca.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats, Maryborough, and those listening at home. We are about to let them loose. Down into 1 and 2 for the first time. It is Aidan Raymond. He will lead the charge. Walling slips into second spot. Jordan in the third. Have a look at the battle for fourth, fifth, and sixth. O'Mara in the middle. Russell Harris. Gilroy up. He'll move into fourth spot. Aidan Raymond sits down low. Ryan Harris. Oh, we've got Jordan. He's got a problem.
Yeah, Steve Jordan's got issues. And Jordan.
Oh, the FG gets caught up. We've got the yellows on, Ryan.
Yeah, some trouble there. Adam Jorgensen involved. Jessica O'Mara was involved in that. Brett Barron and the likes. And they will be queuing up on the infield here. We are yellow on lap 2 with 38 remaining.
Jorgo's Cortina's come to a dead stop in the middle. The FG of Smithy comes straight in. Barron's in there as well. Rhino's head straight across to have a look at the damage. Barron rejoins. He's back out on the racetrack. Rhino gives the thumbs up to the brother-in-law. How's he looking, pal? Yeah, gives him the A-OK. He's looking good. He's got a big smile on his face.
Yeah, he's okay. So too Brett Barron. Adam Jorgensen not so. And it was just a concertina, wasn't it? Steve Jordan was slowed on the bottom and he was still rolling around on the pole line.
Eddie Nelson. We go loose one more time. Heading down into 1 and 2. And they go single file past the cone. Aidan Raymond leads the way. Walling settles into second. We go back to Wayne Gilroy. Gilroy on the charge. He's the man making the move on the top. Russell Harris settles down into 4th spot. Then we go back to Brodie Boss there in 5th. Brenton Scott's the next one in the queue, back to Gray. Then it's Jamie O'Mara. Then we go back to Brett Barron. Jessica O'Mara's the next one. Then it's Smithy's the next one in the FG Falcon. And the rest can sort themselves out. It's looking a little bit one lane there at the moment, Rhino.
Yeah, Brett Barron up the inside. He's racy at the moment. Barron's moved up a couple of positions. So too Tim Smith. But it's Raymond from Greg Walling, Wayne Gilroy, Russell Harris, Brodie Boss, Brenton Scott. Smith makes up another position. Jamie O'Mara's got some panels hanging off the 26. And Tim Smith Now having another look on the inside of O'Mara. He started 16th. He's up inside the top 10 already. And Aidan Raymond were yellow on the racetrack.
Yellow's right. There's a bit of debris around the racetrack and whitey. Oh, now that is not white. That's
Kerry Lack has clouded the concrete over there. He's ripped the front end out of the 111 by the looks. It's damaged the front end of the 111. And we are yellow with 35 laps to run.
Lights are out. We're about to go one more time, Rhino. Down through 3 and 4. Lights go green. Single file one more time past the cone. Raymond setting the pace as he has done from the green. Here comes the boss. The boss man goes to the high side. Brody on the outside of Russell Harris tries to go from 5th to 4. Brendan Scott looking racy in the Falcon as well. Starting to gap them a little bit. 3 wide as they go down through 1 and 2. Up the back straight. Raymond's looking good down the bottom.
Russell Harris got checked a little bit as Brenton Scott got up the inside, who's really racy at the moment. Brenton Scott is 5th, Harris back to 6th. Greg Walling is all over the back of Aidan Raymond. Back to Gilroy, Brody Boss under attack from Brenton Scott. Russell Harris, Peter Gray, and Brenton Scott up the inside of Bossy. Here comes Brenton Scott as he puts a charge on Brody Boss.
Rockhampton representing. Rockhampton representing. Have a look at him. Up underneath the boy from Mackay. Look at the goods. We've got some great battles around this racetrack, Ryan Harris.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Greg Walling is impressive now, isn't he? Greg Walling is right on the back of Aidan Raymond. Really waiting for something. A mistake from Raymond.
10 in the bank, 30 to run.
Yeah, now it's just sort of consolidation time out there. Bossy, Brenton Scott, Russell Harris, Peter Gray, O'Mara, Tim Smith, Brenton Scott through the middle of the racetrack. Boss is still working the top. Russell Harris locked down on the bottom. O'Mara goes down a position to Tim Smith. As Smith moves into position number 8.
I think that's a little bit of return serve there from O'Mara on Smith. Just leaned up against the panel work as they went through 1 and 2 as they all head down across the strike. Our front 3 are starting to run away there, Rhino. Aidan Raymond leads Walling back there to Gilroy. Those 3 are on their own. The battle back here for 4th, 5th and 6th. 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th is where it's at. O'Mara going backwards at the moment. The man on the charge is Hayden Stevenson.
Yeah, Stevenson and Smith are handy. They're up into the top 10. Look at Greg Walling on the back of Aidan Raymond. Back to Wayne Gilroy. Bossy's 4th. Brenton Scott. Tim Smith up on the inside. Takes another position. And Tim Smith up to 7th now.
I'll tell you what, if that kid gets on the podium, there will be absolute uproar. He has been so fast in that motor car, and I'll tell you what, Matty is going to be kicking himself at home.
I'd reckon so. Raymond right behind. Smith now has a look on the inside of Russell Harris. It's Walling, Raymond, 23 laps remaining. As Smith gets up the inside of Russell Harris. Harris fights back on the outside and finds his spot. Aidan Raymond from Walling, back to Gilroy, Boss Scott, Harris, Tim Smith, Peter Gray, back to Hayden Stevenson, O'Mara. It's a pretty good run. Brett Barron, Shannon Blackburn and Rodney Pimenta. Gilroy closing in on the front few though.
Oh,
Peter Gray. Oh no, Peter Gray arrived in a hurry and turned around.
I'll tell you what, the rest of the field will be breathing a big sigh of relief because the front 3 were forming their own little freight train and just starting to break away from that pack.
Yeah.
Now it's going to bunch back up, and that's going to bring Brody Boss right up into the top 4, and the man from Rocky having a great run. As tell you what, the thing is quick.
Yeah.
It has been quick all weekend. He's had a terrible run there last night, but it's super fast. Hopefully he can get back somewhere up the front. We go green one more time. Raymond picks it up where he left off. Walling sticks right. Gilroy settles down in the 3rd spot. Here comes Brenton Scott. He doesn't care, that's Brody Boss on his outside. He wants to take the spot away from him as they dive down underneath the black flag bar. The boy from Rockhampton going wheel to wheel with Brody Boss on the outside. We go back there to the FG of Timmy Smith, doing a sensational job. He's holding off Russell Harris. Oh, that little breather. That's all it needed, Royal. Scotty gets the job done.
Yeah, good move. Move to position 4. Bossy's back to 5th. Tim Smith is 6th. Aidan Raymond checked out a little bit now. Peter Gray, Russell Harris. Look at this battle further back. O'Mara will 3 wide. Oh, no, big crash. Massive crash on the main straight. Brett Barron, Russell Harris, Peter Gray, all involved. And
everybody else following did a fantastic job. Rhino didn't even miss.
Yeah, Russell Harris, massive damage to the front end. There was 4 cars wide coming past the pit gate, and Harris got the squeeze. Nearly inverted. The number 69, Brett Barron involved as well. So too Peter Gray. And we have a car park.
Yeah, they've got them still under yellow, have they? Yeah, the yellows are still on.
On lap 20.
Everybody's been told to pull it up. Aidan Raymond sitting at the low. Russell Harris jumps out of the car. Put your hands together for Russell, folks. We won't stick the mic underneath. It's one thing we've learnt over the years. We don't do that. Brett Barron, he's jumped out of the hot rod as well there, Rhino. Bit of moisture coming out of the front end there, big fella.
Yeah, it's a little sick and sorry in the front end of the 48. Brett's not reasonably happy. He was buying a ticket to the end, that's for sure, and looking after the car.
He did a great job here at the Potty title a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, his right rear is a little ugly, as a matter of fact. So some working harder than others. I love this. This is the best part of the race. I get to go and check everyone's tyres, their right rears halfway through a race.
Look at him like a kid in a candy shop. While Rhino heads over there.
20 laps still to run, so a long way to go.
Only halfway home, big fella. 20 down, 20 to go, and we've still got plenty of time. It's only 5 past 10. For those listening at home, Rhino is now having a chat to Aidan Raymond on the
There's some history, and we're not too far away from getting back underway.
20 laps left in the journey, Maryborough. We're halfway home, 20 in the bank. Let's let him loose one more time. Raymond dives down into 1 and 2, Walling as he has done, just keeping pace with him. Gilroy not too far away. Scott doing a great job hanging on in 4th in the older Falcon. Then we go back to Brody Boss. Tim Smith's the next one in the queue. Jamie O'Mara, and here comes the rocket. Rodney Pimenta now starting to put some moves on. Shannon Blackburn's the next one. Then we go back to Severs, Folks, Hayden Stevenson, and Jessica O'Mara round them out. They are starting to get the rhythm again, Rhino. Here comes Smith.
Smith up the inside of Brody Boss. And that's for position 5, Rodney Pimenta. He started 21st, the defending champion. He is coming as he moves into position number 7 on the inside of O'Mara. Raymond's checked out by a couple of car legs back to Greg Walling, Wayne Gilroy, Brenton Scott. Oh no!
It's all come unstuck. O'Mara linked on Parmenter.
Oh, yeah, right. Jamie O'Mara was entrapped with the battle with Rodney Pimenta. He spun in turn 1. Darren Severs nowhere to go. O'Mara is filthy as he gasses up and leaves the scene of the crime. Severs is stationary. Lee Volk arrived in a hurry and drove hard into the stationary Darren Severs over there between the middle of 1 and 2. Volk got in there. and made contact with his right rear.
What do you have a look at him, Rhino, right on the fence, right the way around the racetrack.
Yeah, big crowd in, as they're set to go with 17 laps remaining. Raymond leads us away. Greg Walling down on the bottom, Gilroy, Brenton Scott and Tim Smith, your front five. Brody Boss is under attack from Rodney Pimenta, who now has a look on the inside of him. Shannon Blackburn is there. And those two are side by side. And Rodney Pimenta moves up into position 6 now, and he is on the charge. It's Raymond, Walling, Gilroy, Scott, Tim Smith, Rodney Pimenta, Bossy back to 7, Shannon Blackburn, Severs, Stevenson, Levo, and Jessica O'Mara. Well, here comes Smith on the inside of Brenton Scott, and Rodney Pimenta's done the fastest lap of the race on lap 25. As Smith gets up the inside of Brenton Scott, and is trying to work his way into the top 4, and Tim Smith and Brenton Scott are side by side for 4th and 5th. Pimenta moves through as well, and Smith and Pimenta are in the top 5.
Hold your breath moment as I go through 1 and 2. Pimenta right on the inside. He doesn't want to swap paint. Doesn't want to lose those spots. Brenton Scott doesn't want to give it up. Pimenta's now from 21st to position 5. Smith from way back in 17th now sits 4th, and the front 3 from the drop of the green have not charged. I tell you what, Rhino, if they don't get their finger out, this man in 5th spot is coming quickly.
Oh, Rocket is fast at the right time of the race. He's in the top 5, and he sets his sights on Tim Smith now. So it's Aidan Raymond who's led from woe to go. Walling, Wayne Gilroy, Tim Smith is 4th. Back to Pimenta. Brenton Scott, Bodie Boss is under attack from Shannon Blackburn, Severs and Levo.
10 to run, big fella, 10 to run. This is when it's going to count. We are on the way home, 30 in the bank. Aidan Raymond with now 9 to go. It is starting to get down to the nitty-gritty. Right little battles back in the field, but up front now is where we're going to concentrate. Raymond leads Walling. Then we go back to Gilroy. Smith still sits there in 4th. Pimenta 5th. Scott still in the top 6. Laps now starting to wind down. The front 3. Raymond gets a car between himself and Walling. Walling now gets underneath. Takes Gilroy with him. Smith now moves underneath. The top 5 are clear. Pimenta still back there in 5th. What a fantastic drive, Ryan Harris.
Oh, Jessica O'Mara's got a flat right rear. Smith and Pimenta top 5. Raymond's got 6 laps remaining. Walling is 2nd. Gilroy is 3rd. Tim Smith and Rodney Pimenta locked down on the bottom. They battled out for 4th and 5th. Raymond, 5 laps to go. He's dominant at the moment. I can't see anything changing here. With 4 laps to run this time, Macca.
Starting to get down to the business inside the top 5. Raymond's now starting to gap him, Rhinos, as they go through 1 and 2. Walling's got the rhythm happening in 2nd. Gilroy's starting to get a little bit closer. The battle is still 4th and 5th. Here comes Pimenta. Can he get the job done from 21st?
Oh, it's a big drive. There's 3 laps remaining. Aidan Raymond looking to create history, become the 4th driver to win more than 2 Queensland titles. 2 laps to go for Aidan Raymond. Walling 2nd, Wayne Gilroy, Tim Smith and Rodney Pimenta. Brenton Scott is 6th, Blackburn, Levo, Brody Boss has got a flat right rear. White flag for Raymond. Oh, Tim Smith is on fire.
We're going to barbecue up the top. Oh, our man in 4th spot. Again, that car goes up in flame, and again, I reckon that hose has popped off.
Yeah, unlucky for Tim Smith.
And you know what this means, big fella? 2 laps to run. We got a green-white checker situation.
Grandstand finish coming up. Hard luck for Tim Smith. What a performance. Our B main winner. Is he about to win his 3rd Queensland Championship and his 8th state national title?
We'll let you call the last 2 laps home, big fella.
Greg Walling, his father run this race in 1991. Here we go, Maryborough. Raymond has 2 laps remaining. Walling and Gilroy. Do you just hang on or do you press and attack? White flag will come out. Scott up the inside of Pimenta. Down the back chute for the final time. Aidan Raymond through 3 and 4. Creates history, wins his 3rd Queensland title. Walling 2nd, Wayne Gilroy. Brenton Scott will get 4th. Rodney Pimenta 5th. Shannon Blackburn, Darren Severs and Lee Bob the last finisher. That is his 3rd Queensland title, ladies and gentlemen. How about some noise for Aidan Raymond?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise. Your new Queensland #1 modified sedan title holder, Aidan Raymond. Come on, grandstand, get on your feet. You've just seen one of the best for 40 laps. The bar. Get ready. Let him know you're supporting him, folks. Get on your feet, Maryborough. Put your hands together for your Queensland champ. Here come the donuts. Ryan Harris will grab the champ. We'll have a quick word to him as he pulls up at the flag. And then we'll grab him over here at presentation very, very shortly. Over to you, Rhino.
I'll send him to you, mate. You can have a chat to him, he's pretty good.
Come on, you got to come over here and do the presentations with him. You don't get out of it that easy.
Fucking perfect. Woohoo!
Oh, well, that's so great.
All right, folks. We're just waiting for our winner to jump out. 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd are already at the podium. Maryborough, please, as he rips the helmet off and he climbs out of the Cooroy Wreckers number 28, your new Queensland #1, make some noise, Aidan Raymond! That was a cool race. With thanks to One Realty. Troy, mate, I tell you what, thank you very much for coming on board. Ladies and gentlemen, from 21st position, he has driven the wheels off it, and almost literally. Ladies and gentlemen, the very fast rocket, Rodney Pimenta. Congratulations, mate. I'll let you grab that sash first, and then we'll have a chat. Arm through, head over. Rocket, what a drive, mate. You look buggered.
Yeah, the last 5 laps with no power steering, so she's a bit ordinary. But I'd like to thank all the other competitors and congratulate Aidan. You did a pretty good job, and it's pretty tough going out there. And thank Rhino and himself for the commentary and the sponsors and track and all the staff and volunteers for putting on a great show. And my wife Kathy, I'd like to thank you very much, and the kids and Cameron Birch for giving me a hand this weekend.
What did I tell you about the lap record today? Told you you'd get it. You didn't believe me.
Oh, I didn't think it'd be broken, yeah. But anyway, it just goes to show you it can be broken.
Well done, mate. What a drive. That's one that people are going to talk about for a long, long time. Congratulations. We'll let you stand over there if you're in dark. Grab that 5th place trophy. Home in 4th spot, ladies and gentlemen, representing Rocky. Put your hands together for Brenton Scott. Arm through, your head in. There you go. Breno, mate, job well done. Fantastic drive. Mate, you've just stuck that big old Falcon in around it all weekend. Job well done, and it's paid off in the top 4.
Yeah, mate, I'm really, really happy with the car. Didn't really come here expecting too much, but to run with these lads all night is all weekend is great fun.
A little car from Rocky that could.
Oh, I wouldn't call it a little car. It's a pretty big old Falcon, and yeah, no, it goes well.
I want to thank everybody involved in the hot rod.
Yeah, big thanks to my mum and dad, my wife and my 2 kids, Kai and Brock. Big thanks to 4th Street Mechanical, CQ Metal Fabs, and number 1 is Jim Bob from CQ Head Centre. He builds the engine in our cars, and it's running real well.
Great to see you on the podium, brother. Jump over there. Ladies and gentlemen, we now get into the top 3. This young fella had the best seat in the house for 40 laps. He just couldn't quite hook onto the back end of him. He certainly gave Greg Walling a run for his money near the end. Ladies and gentlemen, the MK19, Wayne Gilroy. Grab that trophy, Wayne. Mate, you looked a little disheartened there earlier in the night when you got that big slam. You thought, oh my God, here we go. But gee whiz, as I said, you had the best seat in the house. You watched it all unfold in front of you, and you gave everything you had to Greggy there near the end.
Yeah, we did, mate. Had a bit of a headache when I rolled out, but it's gone now, so that's good. And the boys done a bit of a rip tear on that car. There's a bit of bent stuff underneath it, so. But yeah, come home pretty good, mate.
You want to thank everybody involved that helped you get back on the racetrack, and of course all the sponsors and family.
Yeah, my brother Brad and Miles and the old man Greg Gilroy, Bowen Engine Centre. My wife, the young fella Hunter, he's swinging spanners now. So yeah, and just the sponsors, Bowen Engine Centre, Black Tips, and Thunder Auto and Hawks Industrial Coatings.
Nice to be on the podium.
Yeah, it is, mate.
Well done, mate. Congratulations. Jump up there and grab that 3rd place plaque. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. You can't beat experience. He might be from New South Wales, but I tell you what, we love him up here in Maryborough. We've adopted him as our own. Home in 2nd spot, Mr. Greg Walling. Well done, brother. Grab that sash. Good looking trophies from Top Line once again. No, not from Top Line. No, there we go. Oh, brother. What a battle.
Yeah, what a battle, all right. It always is with the quality of field that we have here, and, you know, Aiden and Wayne, top competitors, and Aiden didn't put it wrong, so, yeah, look, I'm happy with that, to qualify in front row and finish with those guys. It's a good weekend.
How was the track at the end?
Oh, look, all weekend, really, it was sensational, and for a feature, it was good. You know, it was probably a little bit tough, a little bit one-laney there, but it was the same for everyone, and after the rain they had, I think they did a pretty good job to get it all done.
Thanks, mate. Great to see you up here at Fraser Shores Maryborough Speedway, as always. Dad will have a smile about 6 foot wide.
Probably will, I guess, probably more so when he has a red a little bit later, but no, we love coming back here. Everyone's really hospitable for us, and yeah, it's a fantastic place to race. Great town. Thank you.
We love you up here, mate. Congratulations. Jump up there in that 2nd place. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he is Victoria 1. He is Australia 3. And this sounds pretty good. Aidan Raymond, the new Queensland champion. Put your hands together for the boy from Gilroy. Well done, big fella. I'll let you grab that sash and your trophy first. Hey? I'll come further up. There we go. Oh, brother, that was just a ding-donger.
Yeah, mate, that car was the best it's been in its life. So just like to thank all my family for helping. Congrats to Greg and Wayne, that was definitely a hard-fought race. Yeah, just like to thank everyone that helped me out.
Mate, big family support. Jess out there as well, running gunner for you, and Jamie, of course. Mate, great to have all the Conroy cars out there at once. Just missing Mark there. We'd love to have him back on the racetrack, and we'd have the full complement again.
Yeah, well, we tried to get 4 here, but just wasn't to be. But yeah, congrats to Maryborough. Thanks for putting it on. We always enjoy coming here.
You've been a bit of a stranger to the place for the last couple of years. Let's hope that what's going on out here at the moment brings us all back, and we get modified sedans back at Fraser Shores Maryborough Speedway, because, mate, the proof's in the pudding. The fans came out both nights, and you just put on a hell of a show one more time.
Yeah, thanks. I've been wanting the Queensland title for a while. I think it's been about 7 or 8 years, Jared. But yeah, pretty chuffed to have it back.
Absolutely awesome, mate. Great to see you on the podium too, and nice to be holding that. And how does that sound? Q1.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, Aidan Raymond. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with thanks to One Realty, we'll get you to jump up on that top step. He's going to tower over him. He's about 19 feet tall. We'll get Troy in there as well from One Realty. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't do it without sponsors. We thank One Realty very much for coming on board this weekend. We thank every competitor, right from modified sedans down to our juniors, street stocks and national fours, for putting on a show at Maryborough. We thank you very much for hanging around tonight. What a fantastic show you've seen.